they don't believe that we know what we're talking about and we know what we want, we know what we value. I for sure, damn sure do. I'm a businesswoman, and I know my value, and I know my worth, and I know what I want. And I think that it's something that people don't understand or take low value. Yes, we deserve more. We deserve more, and we deserve more now.
Alex, I had some advice for the ladies in last night's show. What's your advice to them? Because this is just a simple case of mathematics. Pay us what you owe us. The league is making an enormous loss, and it's only existing because of the men's competition funding it.
Well, Rita, you're exactly right, but I do have to say this. I think the new price of a Subaru on average is $47,000. So, I mean, how can you blame these women? They want to have a nice Subaru. They want to be able to, at least stay in the Four Seasons instead of staying at a Motel 8. So I'm a little empathetic to these ladies, but at the same time, when high school players play these, women's college basketball players, the male high schoolers oftentimes beat the college level women. So, at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have done a lot for the WNBA, but in reality, their league loses millions of dollars every year. It's subsidized by the NBA. So if it wasn't for the men, they wouldn't have a salary at all. So for them to want this, I'm a little empathetic, but at the same time, it's just ridiculous. Just go play basketball. Quit complaining about the amount in your paycheck, because really and truly, the only people care about is the men's basketball.
You got to have a product that people want to watch, and we shouldn't feel too sorry for the stars, because Caitlin Clark may only be earning a relatively small sum for playing in the WNBA, but she's earning millions. Literally, I think last year was around 11 million in endorsements. So she's doing very well for herself. Now, staying in the sporting world, Donald Trump wants to see a return of the Redskins moniker, a proposed new $3.7 billion stadium for what are now called the Washington Commanders, is under pressure from the president, who has threatened to scuttle the deal if the team name is not restored to the Washington Redskins. What do you think about that, Alex?
Well, Rita, people accuse me of being anti-LGBTQ, which is impossible because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And the Dallas Cowboys, one of our biggest rivals, is the Washington Redskins. And the reason why this is so important, though, Rita, the first African-American quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl was in 1988, a guy by the name of Doug Williams, and he was a Washington Redskin. And now they do not go and play those old clips because the NFL doesn't want to, show the Washington Redskins' old logo. So by changing the name, they literally whitewashed the first African-American to ever win the Super Bowl. So this is ridiculous. It's always Cowboys versus Redskins, not Cowboys versus Commanders. So I'm happy Donald Trump is actually putting his foot down. And I hope he really does withhold the new stadium for them to change back to the Redskins, because it's ridiculous. This is a legacy. This is NFL.
Alex
this is what
Stein.
America is all about.
We've run out of time, but thank you so much for joining me